Hi, I'm Danielle from captivatingcostumes.com. In this week's show, we're going to be discussing some aesthetics on Proton Pack and my Barracuda Iron Girl again. Stay tuned. If you'd like to stay up to date with future projects, please don't forget to subscribe to me by clicking the link down here. Also, if you enjoy the particular video you're watching, please give it a like. I like this. Give me a comment as well. I'd like to interact with you all and have a little bit of a chat more. To stay up to date with my YouTube videos and other projects, please head over to Facebook and like my page, Captivating Costumes. And of course, don't forget, for every like, comment and share, I spare a unicorn's life. Just keep that in mind when you make your decisions. I have one final part of the Barracuda helmet to print, which is the main top of the dome, and I started it printing last night. It's a 19-hour print, and I knew that there wasn't enough filament left, but I'm having some delivered at 12 o'clock today. So it got 36% in by the time I'd woken up, and there was a tiny little bit of filament left on the end of the roll, which you can see here. So I've had to pause it now at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I can resume at 12 p.m. when the filament arrives. It's still a bit twitchy though, knowing that it's just got to sit there for 3 hours waiting to continue the print. I did pause the print on the support material though, so any mess should just go into here and will be ripped off anyway. So I paused the print this morning and then went off to university for 3 hours, and by the time I got back my new filament had arrived. So I took the old filament out, put the new filament on, threaded it into the extruder, and then I had to push some through the extruder to get rid of any bumps. And whilst pulling it off, I accidentally knocked the model off the build plate because I burnt myself. So that's an absolute waste of filament, and now I have to start all over again. Pissed off is not a strong enough word. I've printed all of the main parts of the Barracuda helmet now, and this was the last part. And as I said, when I ran out of filament, and when I tried to change the filament over, I accidentally knocked it off the bed. So I had to start it again. The only problem was, with the new top of the dome, the corner was turned up like this. It came off the bed right at the start and I didn't notice. So I had to cut this corner off, the side here, and then cut it off the first one that I did and try and replace it so that it will sit flat when I attach it together. The only problem is, because I'm a dumbass, I cut it too small, so I now have a gap in it. But that can be filled in much easier than this could have been flattened. So I just need to glue this onto the main helmet now, and then we'll see how it looks. So here's where we are with the helmet now. It's completely glued together. The part that I had to cut out and kind of bodge job is there, and I can just kind of fill that in and it will look much better once that's done. The reason I had to bodge job it like this was because that was a 20-hour print and it seemed to go on forever, so there was no way I was going to start printing it again. So now another problem that I found is, because the ear insert sits so far in, these actually crush my head when it's on my head and actually warps the shape of the helmet as well. So I need to get my rotary tool in there and cut these off, and then put something more flat inside to attach the earpieces to on the outside. It's a shame because I really like the contours of this, but if I was to make the helmet bigger, it would come too far forwards at the jaw. So the only thing I can really do is cut those off. The top half of the Barracuda faceplate is nearly finished. It's telling me it is at 91%. It has been printing since 6 o'clock yesterday, and it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. So once that's finished, I just need to do the bottom half of the faceplate, and then yay, the helmet will be finished. So here is a test fit of the helmet. What do you think? Half of the faceplate finished printing, and I now have the bottom half printing. I'm afraid the bottom half won't be ready for this week's video though, so you'll see that in next week's. And next week I will also be discussing a competition where somebody can win this helmet. Cat said woo. So if you come back next week, you can see how you can win this helmet anywhere in the world. I will post it to you for absolutely free, but you'll have to see the details of the competition next week. Here the helmet is almost complete. I just need to add the back bit, which is on top of the microwave, and print the ears out. The front bottom of the faceplate is currently printing, which should be done by next week. So don't forget to tune in next week to find out how you can win this for absolutely free, and I will send it anywhere in the world. Details on my show next week. I just spent some time putting some plastic over the top of the toolbox so it didn't have that line in it anymore, and then I just put loads of rivets through the toolbox as well. You can see it's really messy glued together and you have the split down the middle, but with that piece of plastic over the top you can no longer see the split. I'll probably also put a piece of plastic in the middle there as well to cover up that slit, but overall I'm really happy with how that looks and I don't think I really need to. The next thing I want to show you is these slidey things that I've got. I bought these from Monkaboo off eBay. I think they're Dixie Cup holders, and these are the proper clips to attach the thrower onto the proton pack. So basically I'll just attach this one probably into that location on the thrower, and then it will attach to the proton pack nicely. So I'll screw that on now, and then I don't need to think about that again. So there's the thrower side attached. I've literally just screwed that on, and of course this will just slot onto the side of the proton pack like this. To give you an idea of the mechanism, it will just go in like that and attach. So this one needs to be attached to the proton pack. And if you're interested in these things, you can find them on eBay. I will leave a link in the description. They are super rare at the moment, so it would be worth your while to pick up a set of these. I've got two, obviously, one for me and Kat, and the postage is actually very quick. My camera was dead, so I had to recharge, and whilst it was recharging I managed to do a load of stuff. I printed out this bracket, which I'll upload to Thingiverse later. It has a hole to put the ball valve in and a hole for the cables to go down through when the thrower is attached. I also put the Dixie Cup holder on the side, and I've attached this box, which is supposed to have the red and blue knobs on it, and the bit that I've been dreading is I have done the metal bracket for the other side. So this is now solid. I was just about to put the straps on the proton pack when I realised they have to be mounted in quite a weak area of the proton pack, which is kind of freaking me out a little bit. So I need to put some sort of reinforcement there before I attach it, because I can see a split coming up there very soon. So that's where we're at the minute, and we're all caught up. Here's a quick look at it with the thrower mounted in place. Obviously there will be a holster down here to cup the end of the barrel, but there we go. It's very firm as well. There we go. So this is how far we've got at the moment, although these boxes are just kind of sat in this location at the moment. The rest is all bolted on. I need to find a big nut to fit onto the bottom of that to get it to stay in place, which shouldn't be too difficult, but I think it's looking quite good at the moment. Now added the red and blue knobs onto that box and the potentiometers inside. I need to print a back for this, which needs to go up past those, and then thread the wires down so that these knobs will actually work and control the lights as we've discussed previously. Those also need to be glued in place. I'm afraid that's all I have time for this week's show. So don't forget the competition to win the Barracuda helmet, which I will give you more details on next week. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in that. So that's everything. So until next week, thank you for watching. See you soon. Love you all. If you'd like to stay up to date with future projects, please don't forget to subscribe to me by clicking the link down here. Also, if you enjoy the particular video you're watching, please give it a like. I like this. Give me a comment as well. I'd like to interact with you all and have a little bit of a chat more. To stay up to date with my YouTube videos and other projects, please head over to Facebook and like my page, Captivating Costumes. And of course, don't forget, for every like, comment and share, I spare a unicorn's life. Just keep that in mind when you make your decisions.